Alright guys, welcome back, and this is Survival Living. So, happy New Year's Eve, right? Yeah, it's not quite New Year's, it's a couple more hours. So, a couple things to discuss right fast. One, New Year's revolutions. We don't need to discuss that, not on this platform. New Year resolutions. I don't make New Year's resolutions. I've had a lot of questions on that. I don't. I just do. Um, Personally, I found out in my own past that if I try to set a specific date and try to change everything, it never works. So I just do. If I fail at it, I fail at it, but I continue to try. So yeah, I don't do New Year's resolutions. I'm not saying you shouldn't. That's up to you. I just know my own personality, and if I try to make a New Year's resolution, it don't work. Blue Line, good to see you, friend. How you doing? Um, Cherokee, good to see you, buddy. How's it going? So, with the New Year's resolution, guys, I'm not. I'm still going to continue what I'm doing. I'm still going to be continuing outdoor survival videos. I'm actually going to be going outdoors a lot more because we're going to be doing a lot more filming out there because I'm a lot healthier now where I can actually operate out in the woods more than I used to. The channel itself, well, we're a prepping channel. We're an outdoor survival channel. So yeah, we're going to continue that. There's nothing's going to change on that. Stuart Prepping, good to see you, buddy. How you doing? The Wizard, Happy New Year's, y'all. Frank Short, good to see you. Hello, neighbor. Yeah, my neighbors are currently firing firearms and uh, bottle rockets and stuff. It's like they started around 6 o'clock today. That's what happened to get an IV of alcohol in your bloodstream. Apparently, it's automatically you start firing off everything because it's New Year's right then. Yeah. um. So the title, the can cannot be kicked anymore. That's right. I've had questions on what I thought of 2022. Well, that pretty much sums it up. Um, I don't like making predictions or making dates on things because I don't have the full picture. Of course, everybody has the full picture here on the internet because they operate within the government agencies that all top secret, but they figured it out. They figured it out. They got the date, time, and everything. That's why they're able to release it here on YouTube. So that's why I don't make any predictions like that. But I will say this much with our economy, and I don't care what that potato head says. Um, we do not have a good economy, and it's not the best in the past 50 years. Are you freaking kidding me? I've noticed not only just with the online community of people that I've had special interactions with, um, but I'm also seeing it in reality, especially from government officials. They live in this bubble. As long as I project and say it's something, it's a fact. They don't make it a fact. That makes it your perception of reality. And that's what you've made it to make yourself feel comfortable. That's the truth. That's facts. Scrolling through here, guys. WV Prepared Mind, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Corn Pop, good to see you, brother. No need for any New Year's resolution this time. Betty White died, and is the final nail in the coffin for this world. The apocalypse is upon us. Yeah, I saw that Betty White's time card got checked in there. Yeah, she was actually, there was some comedy stuff I've seen her in. She was actually pretty funny. Um, I forgot how old, like 99 or something like that. It's a long time. Flu kicking butt on me. Cherokee survivalist. Oh, I'm sorry, Cherokee. Haven't you been keeping up with MSN? Apparently, the CDC's got an all-points bulletin looking for any leads of the flu. It hasn't been seen in the last 2 years. Yeah, brother. Yeah, the flu is still a real thing. Uh, just seriously, guys, this has been a screwed up year. I don't. Please, don't message me. I'm on my phone. Um, yeah, when I do my live stream, guys, I'm on my phone here. Um, it's just been stupid. I can sum it up with that. It's been stupid this year. Everything. Every freaking news report, every agenda that's pushed, every narrative, everything has been pure stupidity. As if we have no freaking clue how to actually look at something with common sense. Jeez. Let me get back in the chat, guys. Snafu Snaps, good to see you, brother. How are you doing? WV, I'm just here to say hello. Yeah, not a problem, WV. I'm only going to be on for a little bit. I got some things to take care of before, here in about an hour. I'm definitely have to be off here. Let's see here, scrolling through. What's up with Chai? I can tell you what I found out as far as my community post about them storing up most of the world's grain. That's just, it's not most of the world's grain. They have the most percentage of grains than any other country and stuff. We've been talking about this for a couple of months now about them telling their populace to start stockpiling food and things like that. And of course, preppers look at it like, oh, great, we got something going on here. I still believe there is something going on here, especially with the threats that they've been making against Taiwan and the threats that they've been making against the United States if we intervene. Please quit messaging me. Stop. I'm live, guys. I can see you in the chat. Just hold on. Now I lost my train of thought. Okay. Wrap it all back up. So we've seen the threats of China against the United States if we go to step in. Will we step in? Well, with this current administration, I don't think so. I don't think so. This current administration will support Taiwan in one breath, and then the second breath support the one unification of China. You can't have it both ways. So it's really whatever the globalists are actually planning. I've said this for years. Presidents are figures. They run jack. They're just little puppets that are told what to do. Unfortunately, this potato head that we got right now is a clear indicator that he's just told what to do. Half the time he gets that messed up. I agree with you. It's been super stupid. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, it has. Crafty Veteran, good to see you, brother. How are you doing? All right, scrolling through. I think freaking Needle Soup. You know, I really don't care what political structure people are. I don't. It really doesn't even matter. I mean, it doesn't matter the vote. The votes, in my opinion, I know I'm going to tick off everybody. I think the votes are staged entirely. I do. I really do. Because every time you go to do something or you get somebody voted in, they fight tooth and nail on whatever it is that their agenda was that they wanted to get done, and it doesn't get done. There is something else manipulating stuff. And I honestly believe that. So when I see people, Democrat, Republican, I really don't care. The issue I have is the straight socialist crap. That I don't like. That straight communist crap, I don't like. But, you vote and believe how you want to. But when you come to me and push your stupidity on me, well, now you're infringing on my rights. Now I got a problem. You can go tweet, you can go do videos, you can go do whatever you want to over there. But when you bring it to my doorstep, now you're dealing with me. So that's how I look at it. As far as I've seen the comments, well, we need to round them all up. Uh, we're actually set up in this country to have a left. That's how our political structure is. Actually, we have multiple other political parties. So, I mean, really, are we all going to jump on board because they're not this and they're not that, so we need to string them up? You're willing to murder somebody over a political view? I know that they want to do that to most of us. It doesn't make it right. I mean, really. Seriously. I'm not agreeing with it as far as, I'm not saying they're right. I'm just saying, I mean, come on now. WB, I'm staying, was just saying one big hello. Okay, gotcha. Deb Smith, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Happy New Year's, community members. All right, scrolling through. Chicken Prepper, saw your video about your stalker. Crazy people. Yeah, I get those things all the time, guys. A public figure with our business, of course, with a business you have to have contact information, so they just go there and do stupid stuff. Yeah, all that stuff's already been turned in, so I haven't had, I haven't had any more problems with that particular individual. I haven't had another phone call or nothing, which is, thank God, from that one. All right, scrolling through here, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Green tips and JFK haircuts. Oh, I know what you mean by that. Wow. My friend is a White House correspondent and we're being played. They are working with the elites. Oh, I completely agree with that. I mean, I'm not agreeing that they're working with elites. I agree with what you're saying. Yeah, I definitely think they are. But that is my my thoughts and perception. I have absolutely no proof that that's what's going on. I can just look at things and interpret what I'm seeing. That's it. Just snafu. I hear Vince might be hiring. Yeah, no. All right, scrolling through here, guys. Ghetto. Good to see you, brother. How are you doing? Happy New Year's, brother. Guys, if you have not been over to my good friend Ghetto, his YouTube channel, just recently started up his own YouTube channel. I think he's like at 3,000 subscribers now. Definitely show support. Usually does live streams and stuff, brings in other people from the community and stuff, and hash out ideas and topics and things like that. I know he's working on evolving his channel. When you first start, you got to get used to everything and kind of find where direction and stuff you're going to. As a matter of fact, to talk to Ghetto today on the phone. So guys, definitely, if you haven't been there yet, go show that support, be part of that community, because we really interwork with other community members. It's not just survival living. We work with everybody. I got contacted by another YouTuber earlier today. Magic Prepper will text me earlier today, and we're talking about working out and stuff. A couple months back, he did a video. I want to say it's like 3 months ago. I could be wrong on the exact date. Where he was working with other prepper channels, and they were like kind of pushing each other to start exercise and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty neat. So I talked to him a little bit about it and stuff about the need that preppers, we really do need to exercise. I'm not saying you got to go slam weights. I'm not saying that. I had to lose weight because I was running into health issues. I have a huge lineup of diabetes in my family. And every time someone has gotten diabetes in my family, it's because they've been overweight, 40 plus pounds. And over the age of 40, it hits. So I had a little small scare at the beginning of the year, started losing the weight, started working on cardio, things like that, trying to get levels, limited back down, changed a lot of diet stuff. My biggest problem was sodas. I drink a lot of sodas. Um, I am not the go-to guru on health at all, but I try my best to get back in shape and get my body back in shape. And we had a discussion about that today. I mean, yeah, people really do need to work on that. Don't worry, guys. The whole channel's not going to be nothing about lifting weights. We're not doing that. But I do show my workouts from time to time. All right, Dusty Data, good to see you, buddy. Looking forward to the Camping Survival Series 2022. Yes, sir, Dusty Data. So on top of our course for the business, which I'll be filming there, and I encourage everybody that actually comes to the course to bring your own cameras and stuff, film for yourself. I don't mind that at all. It's free advertising for me. But also I'll be out there and doing other stuff too. I've got a lineup of a lot of good ideas that I'm going to be working in. Mostly are going to be survival situations. I know we're going to be working with absolutely no gear. That's gonna be the fun video right there. Limited hypothermia. I have to do the hypothermia during the wintertime, and it does get cold here. I don't have snow, unfortunately, in my area, and I'm not about to go drive out to someplace that has snow, because I'm working from home. So yeah, we've got a whole lineup of stuff. I'm not going to cover a lot of medical stuff because you can get nailed on this platform, but I can kind of direct you to certain things. Ghost Prepper 1, good to see you. All right, scrolling through here. Sorry, guys, I was getting in the chat right fast. Ghetto, yep, okay, Ghetto's got his link up. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, definitely get over there and I think that's just fireworks behind me right there. Definitely get over there and subscribe over there, guys. I don't know, Ghetto, you got a live stream tonight or not? Reptilians, are they fallen? Have been here much longer than you. Okay. I don't know, Monica Kelly. You've been with us for a very long time. I'm not going to say you're incorrect or correct or anything like that. Of all my travels and stuff, I've never come across a reptilian. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Hawk Davison, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? All right, scrolling through here, everybody. And also, WB Prepared Mind. She's been with us for pretty much the very start. WB is a real good friend of mine, guys. If you haven't been over there to her channel, hasn't been doing. Well, she's actually starting to do more and more posting there. I'm just bad about commenting, WB. Sorry, I do go over and watch a lot of stuff when I do have the time. So WB's channel, I know she's been working really hard on trying to get off grid with her homestead stuff that she's been working with there. Guys, definitely do support her. Show that support there. I do want to take a moment, guys, and thank you guys for, we hit 30,000 subscribers today. Freaking awesome. We've had a lot of help on this channel. I mean, a lot of help. Everything from our creators right here that has done shout outs and stuff to help build up our channel, to larger channels like one, Marfugal TV, Marfugal News. Adam there's done multiple shout outs to our channel. They included me in the Prepper Minute series that they had, and I got to do a lot of videos for them over there. That helped out my channel a great deal. People like Alaska Prepper. I believe Alaska Prepper was one of my first shout outs from a channel. These larger channels I got to work with before and got support from them is what created my channel and kept it going. It's not just me. All right, I've had a lot of support and help because I've been able to talk to these guys on the phone. Well, usually I talk to Dex when I'm having issues with stuff because I didn't know how to do YouTube. I had to sit there and watch YouTube creators that actually do teaching on YouTube, and I sit and watch them for hours and hours and hours just try to figure out how to make a thumbnail. So yeah, I've had a lot of help on that. All right, scrolling through here. No live stream, brother. Okay, not a problem. Vicky Turner, Happy New Year's. Sorry, guys. Trying to scroll through on this old phone here. I will be upgrading my phone eventually. Have you heard about the new... Nah, I haven't. I've heard of all kind of different new stuff that they got coming out. Like this one... Oh, like the last new one, the Abercrombie and Finch one. You know what I'm saying? Watch what you say on this platform. It doesn't affect the lungs. So it probably isn't the freaking thing that it was that they were saying it was. I mean, come on. And again, I got to be careful what I say here because we just got our new community guidelines about misinformation, especially about this particular thing, and you can lose your channel. Yeah, that's from the platform itself warning us. So to keep a channel here, you just gotta play by the rules. That's why I asked, don't type in those words, because even in the comment section, it does pick up, and then I got to deal with it. I mean, there's plenty of other code words we can use on that. As far as I will not be censored stuff I read. This is my channel. I don't want it screwed up because you got a attitude. I mean, come on now, work with me here. All right, scrolling through here. Harvey Black, good to see you, buddy. How are you doing? I'm on my phone. Yeah, that's all you ever used to do our live streams anymore. All right, guys. So, yeah, I expect this year to be chickens are going to come in to roost. That's what I expect this year. The economy is not going to be supporting itself for all the stupid stuff that's been going on this entire year. Everything from jacking up minimum wage, which is making the price of everything else go up, but other states haven't adopted the minimum wage hike, to too many people are not working, not just because they refuse to, but because of all the other stuff that they've been trying to implement that you have to do to actually have a job. A potato head for a leader, brink of war overseas, and I do say that because we've actually got drills going on right now for the U.S. Embassy in Ukraine in case something happens. Something's going to happen. Same with China. Something's going to happen. When it does, I don't know. I know we're overdue. You can look at it. Arkansas Living, Big Can. Yeah, sir. America's screwed with these clowns. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I always say, prep up, prep hard. I always tell people, start working on building a community. Having strength in numbers is a good thing, but you really got to vet people. You just can't just let anybody in. All right. You got to worry. I mean, you got to worry about somebody doing something stupid to get you all hemmed up. That's another thing. I mean, that's why I don't like the word the militia group, because as soon as you form that, you already got federal agents embedded in you. So that's why I always tell people, don't label yourself or join those guys. You can do things low key without having to draw attention to yourself. I mean, seriously. I can't figure out where to move. Don't understand food. I look at it as I look at the situation where I'm at. I don't like being in Florida, but because I'm kind of stuck here right now, I've adapted everything as far as layout of my land. And that's another thing. I want to talk about this because I hear people all the time, well, I'm just going to lock down my house and I'm just going to run there, which depends on whatever scenario it is. I mean, everyone keeps on talking about SHTF being the apocalypse. SHTF comes in many different forms. Okay, let's say that it's a global conflict going on, just like World War II, World War I. All right, it affected everything here on the states. Food rationing, fuel rationing, everything was affected here. Okay? This is exactly what's going to happen here if that stuff pops up there, or troops have to go over there. It's the exact same thing that's going to happen here. Now, what our concern, at least my concern is that they pop off some type of EMP weaponry to keep us out of the fight. All right? That right there would be devastating for the country. Okay? But, you know, I hear, well, I'd rather just write it out at my house. That's cool. Have you looked around your house yet? Just throwing this out there. All right. Have you actually just pulled up a map, even Google Map? Okay, let's just say Google Map, and you do the satellite imagery and actually see what's in your general area within a mile. Personally, I say within 5 miles. You know, you can take those maps and you can print them off, sector squared, so you actually have a map of your area, and go walk it. Just go walk your area out. See what's resources around you in the area. I don't mean don't be walking around filming and stuff, people's houses and stuff like that. Don't do that. You might get attention drawn to you really quick. But, you know, kind of look around what's around you. Look for bodies of water that may be there that you don't know about. Some type of retention pond, something like that. You know, something in your area. You know, be looking at stuff like that. So, I was going to bring that up earlier, but I never got to the video yet. I'm working on a video for that one. That was supposed to be Mental Health Mondays. Oh, okay. Mental health videos are to help vet group members, personality disorder, and such. Harvey Black, Foxtrot, Juliet, Bravo is the latest code word. Yeah. Don't tell Potato Head that, because then he's just going to start screaming that one like he did to Let's Go. What a moron. Not you, Harvey Black. I was in there watching the playback on Potato Head. Let's go. You know, I wonder if they can actually start making arrests on the left for elderly abuse, because seriously, this dude has dementia and they're just using him and manipulating him. Seriously, I wonder who you can write, what type of judge or enforcement officer you need to contact to say, hey, I want to report elderly abuse. This guy needs to be somewhere else. How dare you? He's a great leader. Yeah, he's a great leader. The Secret Service is trying to direct him into the White House, and he starts following him through the yard. Yeah. Moving on. Virginia Roots, good to see you. Happy New Year. All right. So, guys, I do need to wrap up. I just want to come on here right fast. Wish all you guys a Happy New Year's. Keep on prepping. Just be prepared for 2022. I don't know what's going to happen. I know I'm preparing for a lot of stuff, just like I always do. This year shouldn't be any different than any other year that we prepare for. All right. I've seen the argument, well, this year is going to be greater. Why? Just because it's a new date? I don't change what's been going on just because the day and time changes. Doesn't change anything. So I always, my main thing is to keep preparing, guys. Keep stocking up food. If you don't have a way of filtering out water, that should be your first priority. You should also be looking in ways of storing water. Now, trying to store a lot of water in your home is a lot, okay? I used to do that a lot, and it takes up a lot of room, okay? So outdoor storage is great. Rain catch barrels, things like that. There's many different types of ideas you can come up with on that. Have a way that you can deploy something quick to catch water and store this water. So that'd be the first one. Then it goes to food, water filtration. As far as bang bangs and freedom seeds, yeah, of course, self-defense, absolutely. Please don't get wrapped up with the individuals They get you all geared up, ready to rock and roll, and you run out to the street, and it turns out you're by yourself, locked and loaded, and get mowed down. It's don't do that. If you're going to go do something like that, you better be organized. And when I say organized, I mean you've got everything lined up. You've got everything from medical, food, supply, everything working together and in unison. And I'm not talking about you and 50 guys. I'm talking about you better be, yeah, okay. Other than that, you're going to get swacked. Why? The YouTuber that got you riled up is going to be talking to everybody else that's still there. And yeah, you got to be prepared, guys. There's a time to fight, and there's a time to just be ready. And as far as the questions I see all the time, well, exactly where's your line in the sand? That's none of your damn business where my line in the sand is. I'm not here for someone to follow me blindlessly. I want you to use your brain. That's what I want you to do. Your brain. You go running out into the street to go mow something down because on principle, and they mow you down, and now you just left your wife and kids to fend for themselves when you probably should have worked on getting an evacuation plan to get them to safety first. Just saying. And ACL, good to see you, brother. How are you doing? So guys, we are going to wrap up bathtub bladders to drain water heaters. Okay, so your water heater, when you drain water heater, guys, when the power is out, usually what happens is you'll turn the faucet down and a lot of that water will eventually stop. All right, so the water stops. So when you're draining the water heater and stuff, guys, yeah, you can use a water bladder. Personally, I just use a 5-gallon bucket. I keep 5-gallon buckets around. Those water bladders are like $30-40, I think, something like that. They're not cheap. And then it's on the floor, and they can get torn very easily. Compared to a 5-gallon bucket, you can move. And it also depends on where your water heater is. I've seen some water heaters directly on the floor, and the spigot's only like an inch above, the out spigot to drain it is only about an inch above the floor. So, those water bobs could be used that way. You could definitely hook it up a lot easier than using a 5-gallon bucket. All the water heaters I've ever used, well, places I lived at, they were always raised off the ground. They were never directly on the ground, because what happens when those are directly in the concrete, like bottom rust out on them. So something else you can look into, because once that bottom starts rusting out on them, you can get a lot of rust in there too, in your water that you're trying to drain. All right, guys. So like I said, I got some things to take care of. So definitely do appreciate y'all hanging out with me. This year we got a lot more videos. We're going to be doing a lot more outdoor videos, of course, prepping videos, of course. We will probably be re-looking at some of our older videos because, well, they're older videos and they've only got like 300 views. They're actually very good information, but my video quality skills were not that good back in the day. So we'll revisit a lot of those, because I get a lot of questions all the time about, hey, why don't you ever talk about such and such? And I actually have. We've got over 800 videos. So when we've taken some of that information, pretty much rebrand it. That way, I scroll through and find the link and send it to them and everything else. But we're going to work on rebranding some things, trying to condense it down a little bit. I might actually take some of those old videos down just because the quality was so bad. But anyway, guys, I'll catch you later. And Happy New Year's, and don't stop prepping.